Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 52, now in the 50s, of Let's Try Obsidian Entertainment's latest, greatest open world RPG, Avowed. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing great out there, having a good time, day or night, whatever the case may be. We're going to get it in, have some fun, guys, as always. Going to do some exploration today, I think. I don't know. Last episode was a huge surprise, doing a memory type thing. I don't think my mouse is fixed, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. Aora, the known world, is comprised of many lands, including the old empires of Adir, Rawatai, and the remnants of Old Valia, and many more. Alright. So we did the Audra Pillar memory thing. Now we are probably just going to find the Watcher. Let's track the quest. And for a reminder of this, before we could deliver our missive from the Emperor, a mysterious assailant attacked you in the streets of Paradise. You died, yet you live. With this new lease on life, the time has come to track down the assassin and unravel the mystery of your survival. Find the Watcher, Runid. The local Watcher may have insight into your near-death experience. She can be found in the hills to the northeast. Take the easternmost gate from Paradise and follow the path to the north. So we're looking for advice basically on our near-death experience. Shrine to Woedica. Whoa, 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 whoa. We found it? Where is it? Is that it? I have Grimgond. Wait, where the heck is the shrine? Oh, I wonder if this is going to have quests like Daedra quests in, Elder Scrolls where, oh, look at this. Where you can talk to the gods and stuff through their shrines. Open it, son.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Arcanist gloves. I have Grimgond. Let's check out the Arcanist gloves. 10% parkour speed plus 20 max essence. Through a combination of rigorous training and innate talent, many individuals throughout Aora are able to open their senses to the essence that permeates all things. To manipulate this essence, however, requires a level of dedication above and beyond what most are willing or able to achieve. Though these cloth bracers do little by way of protection, they keep the wearer's hands free for the intricate gestures needed to cast spells. So plus 20 max essence, 10% parkour speed. We lose 10% critical damage and 1% critical hit chance. Yeah, we'll put those on. Bong bong, very good. Nice. Now is this the Shrine of Woedica? Or... not sure what's going on. There's different things in the area. See that choppiness, guys? That's my mouse. I'm having issues with it. And that's that choppiness. This is the Shrine to Woedica. But there's nothing here. Oh, is it? Oh man, the mouse is really acting up. I don't know how to fix it actually. I didn't restart my computer since last episode. But I'm afraid we're going to have to. Okay, oh. This is a big place. godless chair and table set. Nice. But no, this can't be godless if it's shrine to Woedica, right?
Well met. Feel free to partake of Woedica's favor.
Oh? And who are you, pious adherent soldier?
Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray she never hears you. Woedica forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
So, Woedica again, also known as the Burned Queen, Strangler, Oathbinder, and the Queen that was, is the goddess of justice, law, oaths, promises, rulership, vengeance, memory, and hierarchies. She's depicted as an old noblewoman wearing a broken crown. Steel Garrote paladins worship Woedica and some say do her bidding. I'm an imperial envoy. It's my job to learn the lay of the land.
Praise you. I was hoping the Emperor would send more hands to help. These lands are in dire need of order. Just look at the state of this shrine. To show fealty to Woedica is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place.
One of her totems, really? What's so special about this totem?
Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Fortunately, my commander agreed to let me take charge of restoring both the shrine and the totem. I've been posted here ever since.
The architecture is unlike any I've seen. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. I suspect it was built for a different purpose before it became a shrine to Woedica.
There's a cartographer in Paradise who might be able to fill you in.
Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. If I'm ever on leave.
How's the restoration progressing?
Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
Do you revere the other gods as much as Woedica?
The others betrayed her. They cast the queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
Cool, some lore there. Okay, so, Magrin is the goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Her followers believe in self-improvement through rigorous struggle and hard-won achievements. Abidon is the god of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. He's favored by blacksmiths who avoid conflict, but whose labors perpetuate it. Legends tell of his death, rebirth, and transformation, though the details are inconsistent. Bereth, we know, is the god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. They take the form of the pallid knight, a black-clad soldier, or the usher, a wrinkled silent dwarf, tasked with moving souls along the wheel into their next life. Rimagand is a new one, the god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. He manifests as a colossal albino aurochs, moving amidst a great blizzard, bringing death in his wake. where Barath is the god of a cyclical death, Rimergon is the god of endings and finality. Wow is the god of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, obfuscation, perception, dreams, and visions. Their followers are a mystery even to each other, reveling in acts of creating and unraveling mysteries. Skan is the god of defiance, violent rebellion, secret hatred, covert plots, resentment, and envy. Anyone with an axe to grind and a score to settle looks to Skan. And we know about Aethys. We know about all of them, really, but it's good to refresh. Don't know, this is fascinating. I wonder what you think about the rest.
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one.
Cool. Lore. What's wrong with Aethys?
Aethys rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly died, but then rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Aethys, and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Frivolous idiocy as far as I'm concerned.
Tell me how you really feel about Abaddon.
Calls himself a god of crafting, but Abaddon is just a sniveling idiot who serves Margaret, creating weapons for her campaigns. I don't understand how he could bow his head to that traitor.
Two gods of death, isn't one enough?
Ah, you'd think so. Berith is the one who determines who lives and dies, ruling over the paths that the dead walk to their next lives. But Rimergon rules over the act of death itself.
Huh.
He is famine, and he is loss, bad luck on a winter road. Very different aspects of the same universal end.
You seem to loathe Magrin.
Margarin is a traitor. Instead of bowing her head, Margarin burned Woedica. Yet her followers claim she's not a god of battle lust, that she instead embodies military excellence and discipline. Ha! If she were either of such things, the act of worshipping her wouldn't be so persecuted in Rayed Ceres.
Rayed Ceres, that's how to pronounce that. And Rayed Ceres is a former Adiran colony in the Eastern Reach. The people are firmly rooted in their Aethasian faith, a fervor that took hold during the events of the Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of Aethys. Rayed Ceres. Skane, isn't he a god of, or Skan, isn't he a god of rebellion?
Yes, a god of resentment, and secret hatreds, and violent rebellions. Sometimes, his followers mutilate themselves so he can possess them, transforming them into killing machines that die when the slaughter is done.
Yikes. Wow, I feel like I've heard all manner of stories about WoW.
I'm not surprised. Wal is the god of secrets and revelations. Their worshippers have probably rambled incoherently at you about one thing or another at some point. It's tiresome.
Well, you're clearly busy. I've distracted you long enough.
Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, Envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you.
Oh.
I feel you should have it. Perhaps it will grant you the Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
I'll do that. Nice. Okay, so we get the... I wonder what he's going to say if I go smashing all these pots and stuff. Yeah, this thing rips too. There it is, Scales of the Oathbinder, Totem Base.
Bet that was part of something once.
I wanted to Scales of the Oathbinder Totem Base. Activate passive bonuses when placed at party camp and restored with missing fragments. This totem is made of expertly crafted marble and gold. Despite its incomplete state, you still feel a sense of unyielding justice radiating from it. So, now that we have a base, we can put these fragments in that we have, the 3 fragments. Oh my gosh, let's go try that. I wanted to make a change too to our secondary weapons. I want to use Last Light of Day there. And Beethel's Grimoire. I could go Sheath in Summer. Yeah, that'll be my dual wielding aspect. And this will be my main setup here. Nice. Alright, let's go try to put that base in. I guess we don't talk to Woedica. Yeah, we don't actually know much about the... about the shrine itself. Magran's Fury, Common Taga. Man, that chop, like, my mouse is really getting worse here. I don't know how we're going to, solve this, though. Ritual to the Queen that was. Let me try... Let me try something, guys, because this is pretty bad right now. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help at all, but... Alright, let's read Ritual to the Queen that was. The ceremonial altar must be set with a book of law, a lit candle, and a length of old rope. Queen Woedica, mighty strangler, beloved of oathkeepers, bane of oathbreakers, bless us with your wrinkled countenance. Grace us with your cruel judgment. We unworthy pawns of the gods require a firm and guiding hand. Pick the fibers of the rope by hand. A prisoner may be used as a surrogate for this task. Repeat these lines until you have a suitable lash. Deliver us from mortal frailty. Bind us to your glory, your burning wisdom. Lash the rope across your back or that of the surrogate until bloodied. Weakness will be abolished. Only the strong, the lawful will endure. Set fire to the book. The law is good. The law is your will made manifest. The law is freedom. Raise the book with both hands. Speak only the language of pain. The ritual has ended. Yikes. Come on, mouse. Please be working now. Seems okay so far, but I don't want to... I don't know, Magran's Fury. There's the length of rope. There's the scales of justice. There's fragments of some kind of pottery or something or other. Alright, I guess that's it for the Shrine of Woedica. So, let's go back and put this base where it belongs. Or, let's come down here first. Check out what's going on here. Remergon. Quick save and find the Watcher, Totems of Rightful Rulership. There's camp right there. Set up camp. Deerwood is a former Adiran colony. Dear Woodens fought for and won their independence in 2672. Later, they fought in the Saints' War and suffered the effects of the Hollowborn crisis. Alright, this is going to be interesting, guys. This totem. Oh, okay.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Let's also try enchanting the new weapon, drawn in winter. I guess we don't have enough bear claws. Cold snap power attacks deal high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. A successful parry deals high frost accumulation to the attacking enemy. So I guess we would just get cold snap, but fortunately, not enough bear claws. Can we craft bear claws? No, of course not. Alright, here we go. Place totem base. Bong
I don't
bong.
know what this thing is, but it's giving off power like you wouldn't believe.
Incomplete. Place totem fragments. Let's look at the fragments first. Broken crown jewel. Swift orders reduces companion ability cooldown by 15%. This crimson jewel seems to emanate unbridled malice that you can't help but feel is directed at you. Golden scale of justice, sympathy for the damned, critical hits deal higher fire accumulation, nice. This solid gold scale has an unmistakable aura of impartial judgment radiating from it. Golden scale of order, activating a companion ability increases your damage for 5 seconds. The chains of this solid gold scale are surprisingly rigid, almost as if they resist being moved. Nice.
You feel that? Must be magical. Hope it doesn't give me weird dreams.
Totem is active. Now, very nice. Crimson. Crimson? The fire accumulation. I wonder how that's going to work now that I'm using frost. But anyway, we can exit the previous location. It's right around the corner. But, interesting. Interesting. Let's come up here. So now we have to activate companion abilities more often. To get a damage boost for 5 seconds. Parodies and ladder, nice. Can use all that we can get. I hear a chest. There it is. Lockbox. Oops. Agate. 19 skates, pelt, and an eye reamer gun. Man, they are quite popular these days. We have a ton of them. I do not want to know what those giant flyer things are for. Pain, I'm sure. Alright. Very cool, so we found the base. And there's still 3 more pieces of it to get. Oh, we come this way. Got the Arcanist gloves. Now, how do we get up there? Oh, Eye of Remergond. Right. I want to see what's in here first. Wow, it really goes down. Krakenhorn. Oh, it's like murky water that's harder to see in. I don't see anything in particular, though. Just the Krakenhorn. Alright. Oh, brother. We don't have to use an Eye of Remergond. We can just go. Ah, just made it. Zorps, but there's no Zorps here to be found. Oh. Scon bone. 26 skates, amethyst, vessel flesh, softwood branch, 2 pelts. We need bear claws. I upgraded the Gambison, right? That's what I ended up upgrading. We don't have enough Helia's talent to upgrade it further, but how much Paradise and ladder do we have? 5. Dang, I should have used that camp. I hate to set up another camp just for this, but I'm not going to. We'll hold out. Let's go find the Watcher because we're like right here. We'll see what our future holds, or our soul holds. Oh. I wanted to freeze it midair. Those missiles are pretty deadly. I have to remember to use those. Oh, Wayfarer's Ring and a turquoise. Don't we have a Wayfarer's Ring? No. Refreshing Catalyst plus 15% health and essence regen from portions and food. Pretty cool. Though most paladins that are devoted to Woedica can be found among the ranks of the Steel Garrote Order, there's always an exception to the rule. Ulfdrang was one such exception. He was of the Order of Kind Wayfarers and would spend his days walking alongside. Yeah, I remember this. We have other Wayfarer stuff. Would spend his days walking alongside those traveling the roads of Adir, keeping them safe from beast and outlaw alike. The only thing is notable about Ulfdrang was his desire to keep the innocent from harm, and the only thing notable was his legendary appetite. Even in the most dire of circumstances, a good meal and good drink could raise the man's spirits like nothing else. Yeah, there's something else that was Wayfarers that we have. We're using +2 dex parkour speed, slowly regen essence. I wonder what it was that we, and +20% currency when looting coins. Oh, Wayfarer's gloves, yeah. That we learned about Utdrang. Canvas gloves, court gloves. Alright. Nice find. On the skelly. Wonder what that is exactly. Are we looking at Paradise there? Possibly. Let's keep it moving. Oh. Okay, further up we go. Man. Look where we are. Paradise and ladder, perfect.
We can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
Maria's not a fan of watchers, maybe? Beautiful little bridge here.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Huh. Chicken. Oh, there you are.
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Just hit my water bottle. That was in the past. Leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. Look, I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
Good, keep telling yourself that. You aren't defined by a past life.
You mean that? All of those people I hurt. But maybe you're right. Thank you, godlike. You have given me much to think on.
Nice.
Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
You give us a coin. Why is that?
Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Huh. Been warned. Throw a coin in the pond. Okay. Well, this is all kinds of interesting, isn't it? Let's see how long we've been playing. 35 minutes. I think I want to wrap it here. What does this say? 58. Is that how much damage it does? 60? 71. 62. 73. That must be the type of damage it does. Grenades being the weakest, I guess. Electric lily seeds being the most explosive, one can say. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Plus it helps the channel, which is a win-win. I still don't know where these maps are. Trying to figure out what this is. What this circular thing is, I have no idea. Maybe I'll look up the answer to that someday when we finally give up on it. But anyway, hope to see you guys next time. Do come back. Quick heads up. If you want to be a huge help to my channel, you can become a member here on YouTube or on patreon.com/fluent. It is super awesome, and shout out to all my members, but if not interested, that's cool too. Just letting you guys know about it. If you don't know, I do at the end of all my videos. And I'll see you guys next time. So, gonna save here. We'll talk to the Watcher next time. And much, much more. So, until then, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. And yeah, take care. Much more fun to be had with Avowed. Tons more. See you guys then. Ciao for now.